Hi all, it's me Hari this side. So we just thought about sharing the levels that we ourselves are going to trade for tomorrow in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we all understand that it's a very high volatile markets that we are experiencing at this point in time, and we are going to trade only in the form of spreads. That is either through debit or credit spreads. That is how we are going to trade the markets. We are not going to take any naked positions out there. So first let's have a look at the charts of Nifty. So as you see over here, Nifty has been facing some strong rejection from the 16800 levels, and we see that we can also extrapolate a trend line over here connecting these highs, which later on converted to some lower highs, and today too we had a rejection coming in from the 16600 levels. Now we ourselves are more keen on checking out for short side opportunities in the markets in Nifty, and we'll check out intraday shorts as soon as market is capable of dropping down below the 16530 levels. So we consider this to be a support point, and if Nifty is capable of breaking below the 16530 levels, as you see over here, I'll just mark it out here. So if it is capable of breaking down below the 16530 levels, we'll create shorts expecting the market to come down to the support at 16450. Now, if 16450 levels are getting taken out, then what we are going to do is we are going to create positional shorts. That is, we are going to create overnight short positions in Nifty, because we consider the 16400 marks, 16450 marks to be a significant support, beyond which the markets could even fall down steeper. Now, talking about long side, we are not going to take any overnight long side positions, but if at all this particular trend line is getting broken tomorrow, post a pullback, we'll check out for some intraday longs. We don't have the conviction to go for overnight longs in this market. Rather, we'll ourselves consider taking some intraday long side positions on Nifty if this trend line is getting broken and a pullback is taking place. So, if you have a look at Nifty, we are going to look out for intraday longs based upon this trend line breakout, and we are going to look out for intraday shorts based on the 16530 levels getting broken. If the 16450 levels are getting broken, then we are going for fresh positional shorts. So it could even be the intraday shorts that is being carried forward to the next day, or we could also be adding up fresh positional shorts once the 16450 levels are being broken. Now, when we have a look at when we have a look at Bank Nifty with respect to Nifty, Bank Nifty is looking not as much as bearish as Nifty at this point in time. So we see that in the case of Nifty, there has been a lot of call writing happening, whereas such severe call writing is not being witnessed in the case of Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, though more or less we have a slightly neutral view at this point in time. Looks like a tug of war between buyers and sellers. Whereas Nifty, though, it is like clearly evident that is like call writers who's taking an upper hand. Now, when we speak about Bank Nifty, it has been finding a resistance at the 35,400 levels, which was earlier on acting as a support level for Bank Nifty. So now, this particular day, we had a slightly bullish momentum where the price was being confined within this particular channel. So tomorrow, if at all market is capable of breaking beyond 35,400 levels, we'll consider creating intraday long positions in Bank Nifty, and on the other hand side, checking out for short positions, we'll be looking out for this particular channel to be taken down. So most probably we won't be taking any short positions in Bank Nifty. Why? Because if Bank Nifty is falling, you're going to get much better shorting opportunities in Nifty as compared to BN. So we ourselves would be majorly focusing purely on long side opportunities on Bank Nifty once the 35,400 levels are being broken, subject to the matter that we are getting good risk reward ratios in the setup. So all the trades that we are going to take, once again, is going to be in the form of spreads, where we either buy an ATM call and sell an OTM call, or we sell an ATM put and buy an OTM put as a hedge. So that is what we refer to as credit or debit spreads. So why it is being done in the form of spreads is because of the fact that the volatility is too high. Due to the very same reason, keeping a stop loss is not so comfortable to us. So let's hope we have a good trading day tomorrow, and post the markets. I will actually break down for you the trades that we undertake, why we take the trades, what were the levels that got triggered as per our discussion, and so on. Thank you all. Have a great trading day ahead.